Hello everyone, this is DDWitcher1 here once again, and today I'm going to be showing you, as of August 10th, 2024, the complete series of the Gemmy animated rotten talking pumpkins, the soft PVC pumpkins. And this is one of the best series of tabletops Gemmy has made in a very long time. I really like them, and today Darth Sidious is here with me, and he has brought some of his with him because he got the Tractor Supply one, and just today got the two from Lowe's. And the Waddler, it's kind of debate if it's part of the series. Like, it's similar in ways, but it's also pretty different. Even the material is really different. But for the sake of this video, it is included. Also this year, there's a blow mold version of the candle pumpkin, but with just a normal stem at home. And I guess that technically is part of the series as well. So I have the second gen of the original Big Pumpkin, and then all the others were from last year. And in the middle there, I actually have an early prototype of the Candle Pumpkin, which was an insane acquisition given that it's so new. And it's very different from the produced. And I have two display trays for the White Pumpkin, and I got the second one last year in anticipation of them making more this year, and I was correct. But yeah, it's just a really cool series, and I'm just going to show them all. I also got the shelf sticker for the tiny ones. So started off with this one here. It's got a solid blow mold or rotomold shell on the top and the bottom. All the other ones, it's vacuum form on the top and rotomold on the bottom, except for this guy. So he lights up differently. He doesn't glow as much because of that. And all the others kind of glow more on the inside. So it started off with that, and then the next year, which was last year, they introduced the White Pumpkin at Home Depot and the Candle Pumpkin at Lowe's. And then this year, they brought him back. They sold this at Tractor Supply, and these two are at Lowe's. And at Canadian Tire, there's a small scale skull that has the same kind of movement, and there's a larger skull at Home Depot. And we haven't seen proof of it being produced yet, but there's going to hopefully be at Home Depot Canada an orange version of this pumpkin. I don't have any of the skulls here, neither does Darth Sidious, so this is just a pumpkin video, but technically they're part of the series. I'll just start going down the line and playing these guys, and we'll see how that goes.
Please come closer. I don't bite that much. Be afraid. Be very afraid. Welcome from the depths of the graveyard. Frightening, isn't it? Oh, you don't look so well. Are you part of the living dead?
And these all work with relay switches, which is interesting. So that's what controls the up and down. Here's the small one, which is actually a little louder than the big one. This was only $16.98 at Walmart. Most of these are practically $50 with tax, which is kind of crazy. But there's the shelf sticker, and I'll just play a couple phrases from him since they're the same as the big one.
Be afraid. Be very afraid. Welcome from the depths of the graveyard. Frightening, isn't it?
And I'll do them both at the same time.
You don't look so closer. Well. Are you I don't bite dead that much.
All right, so next we have the Candle Pumpkin. This is the produced one from last year. They make him again this year. Here's the prototypes. They're painted very differently. This is solid resin, so the mouth moves differently since it's so heavy. And this one also has very obvious LEDs in the eyes. This one doesn't. So there's a lot of little differences. This one also takes AAA batteries and has a much smaller speaker than this one. And here's the tag with all that snazzy information on it in a factory photo. And I'll just play through some of these.
Please come a little closer. I don't bite. There's nothing to be afraid of. Yet.
And here's the prototype one.
You can't hide from me. You look like you just saw a ghost. Please come a little closer. I don't bite.
And we'll do them both at the same time.
Would you like a treat? There's nothing to be afraid. It's to die for.
Comment down below which you prefer. Here's the white one. This is just a really neat piece because you don't see white pumpkin props often, and it has classic audio and really good quality.
Yet another creature of the night approaches. Oh, sorry. Halloween just brings out the ghoul in me.
We have the Tractor Supply one. This has more phrases, but you probably know what they are. This one is really different in design. It has a vacuum form top and bottom, except for the actual base. And it has completely new audio we've never heard before. And, you know, some of these are not as obvious if they were 3D printed or not. This one's pretty obvious. It's a very smoothed out texture. And it's also kind of flat from the side, which probably just helps with the two be in the shipping box. But there's the bottom. And a very short chimey button cord on this one.
Where do you think you're going? There's still plenty of spooks to be had. Happy Halloween. Have I frightened you yet? This Halloween is rotten. I can't find candy anywhere. Do you know where I can find a good haunted house? Are you afraid of the dark? Watch out for the haunted creatures stalking in the night. Where do you think you're going? There's still plenty of spooks to be had.
Then we have the pumpkin creature from Lowe's this year, and he has injection plastic feet, and he has these kind of vinyl-like arms, which are kind of fused to his body. And aside from the arms and legs, he's basically built the same as the other pumpkins. And some would say he would look better without the limbs, and others would disagree. I guess it's just up to preference. But this has some old Clint Ford audio, just like the white one.
I'd warn you to stay away, but I want to see what happens. At last, I've waited so long for this moment.
This one resets differently, I've noticed. It also has red lights in it instead of orange. And then last here we have the waddler. This one is really weird. It's from the factory that makes the plushes because of the mech. The material is very squishy. I thought it was like the thing you use to open a tight jar in a kitchen. Darth Sidious thought it was like a water balloon. It's just a really kind of grippy material. It's very different. And there's like a solid plastic tranny button there. And then on the back, it has a material tag like a plush, and which is literally sewn into the rubber, and then it has this. And this guy has some old music, but otherwise it's just like this generic laughing track that just loops for about like a minute 30, it felt like. But I wasn't really keeping track, so now we'll officially know. But yeah, it's kind of just up to you if you'd want to get this to complete the series, because it's just really different. But here we go. So strong. Oh, already over. Well, in the store it felt really long. That was still kind of long though. But yeah. So with that, I might as well try and flip them all on for the finale. This will probably sound terrible, but let's see what happens here.
Be afraid. Be very
Please
afraid.
come closer. I don't bite that much.
There's something spooky out tonight. And I frightened you yet. Welcome.
Be afraid.
Be very afraid.
Right this way.
Are you part of the picnic, isn't it?
Well, this will go on forever, but I hope you guys enjoyed. I also have the display trays. I have like 2 of those. And yeah. See you next time.